across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Dwayne Haskins hooking up with Terry McLaurin. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
For Washington.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd down, McKinnon. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Taken down at the 43.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
First down, San Francisco.
The first carry for the North Texas man, it's Jeff Wilson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Short, McKinnon, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
2 yards.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. On first down now, run with McKinnon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Second and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? McKinnon. And he's got some space here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They run it with McKinnon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
On second down now, McKinnon. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
McKinnon.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that makes the score 14-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Danny Johnson returning. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. They'll run with Love. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run for it with Love. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Wilson fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now McKinnon. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
3-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
1st down, San Francisco.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's McKinnon. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
Now again, this is McKinnon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Johnson on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 30. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
By the 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Jerick McKinnon. Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this is going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line.
34-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the gun, it's Haskins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hall. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Switch it, come on. Check 9,
Now Haskins on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Hall. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards the pickup there.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Off to Thomas on the left side. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. 11 yards there, first down.
At the 36.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Switch gears. Hey, what up? Check line 54.
Again, it's Haskins. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Check up. 59. Watch the slant.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington has made this a one-score game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Jerick McKinnon, the Niner ball carrier.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here again is McKinnon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Rick Bourne.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
49ers.
Here we go. 11.
On 1st down, McKinnon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They run once more with McKinnon. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
65.
from the gun, they will run with McKinnon. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
1st down, San Francisco.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. McKinnon. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up.
They'll keep it on the ground. McKinnon, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal.
They'll try with McKinnon. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Jerick McKinnon with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Niners 24, Washington 14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On 1st down, it's Haskins. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, Haskins. Yeah, he'll find Hall. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Number 80.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
5 at the 46-yard line.
Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. I'm trying to collect.
Operating from the gun, Haskins into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. Past the 20, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Robbie Gould lining up for the point after.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown.
Is good.
Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Gould able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. A fairly short kick from the 14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
That's good.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Haskins. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46.
56, right there, 56. Double dog, that's the one.
Haskins back to the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Number 80.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard.
Throwing again, here's Haskins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Check hot route. Hot. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Hey, check 54. Target.
Haskins going to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
SOS. Check Mike 54.
They'll try and throw for it with Haskins. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. An opportunity for them to salt this game away after that 4th down stop we just witnessed as they hold a commanding 3-score lead in the 4th quarter. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
47-yard line.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
And look good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on third down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And yet again, Haskins is intercepted. Third time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Screenplay, McKinnon. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
45-yard line.
Here we go. 21.
On first down, McKinnon. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.